Hi all, this is Steph from My Surgery app. Today is Wednesday, 28th of July, and we've just released the new form for all practice managers in the dashboard called Joint Injection Form. This is a form for patients to request a joint or cortisone injection. We thought we'd give you a video as well because you can edit this form. You can edit all forms, but in particular, you can edit this form to allow certain questions and to allow patients to upload the consent form. So we're going to share screen with you now, and we'll show you the app. So here is the app for our test surgery, Grange Road surgery. At the moment, it doesn't have any forms there, but we'll go now over to the to our practice dashboard, and as you can see, there's the new forms functionality here. So I'm going to click on forms, and then I'm going to select the form I want from the templates we have built for you. So I'll select a template, and I'm looking for the joint injection cortisone request form. So this will now fully upload in English and in Welsh. And you can check this form to see if there are any questions you'd like to include or like to exclude. We've put in what we think should be mandatory, i.e. name, date of birth, address, contact number, email address, etc., etc. And there are some which are not mandatory. For example, titles, obviously they don't need to fill those in. But I'm going to share with you now how this form looks in its present form. So you can select a position for it. So I want it to be at the top of our practice home, the app's home page. So dashboard top, and the email address I'd like it to be sent to for you guys obviously would be an internal email address in the surgery, and I want to make that active. So at the moment we don't have the form there, but if I save this now and go back and refresh the app, then that joint injection cortisone request form is now visible in the app. If I click on this, then this is what the patient sees. Please complete the form below to request joint injection. Now, I know you patients will need to fill out a consent form. So if you'd like them to do that before, while they submit this request, you can include the consent form. If a patient clicks on here, that will take them to the URL. This is just an example URL we've put here for your joint injection form. Now, you can edit this from your portal. So if you can scroll down to this section here, where this relates to this first section here, we can see that we've put that in. So if you want to include that consent form, all you have to do is click here and click on the anchor, and then change the URL where your joint injection sits. If you don't want patients to do this, then simply delete this section and it will not be visible. Also, we've put a section there which links to NHS resources for more information about steroid injections for patients. Unfortunately, NHS Wales have not translated this page yet, so it's only available in English to patients, but as soon as it does become translated into Welsh by NHS Wales, it will automatically update. So let's go back to the form. If a patient clicks on that form, they can print it out, and then they can complete it. And the reason we've done this, at the bottom of the form, if we go down to here for now, patients can upload again that form that they've completed. So they've printed it out, they've signed it, and then they can re-upload this form before submitting the joint injection request form to you. So that's an additional feature. But if you don't want that, then you can disable that. So if you didn't want to put that in, let's disable that now. We'll just delete this section on consent. Obviously, we'll do it in Welsh as well. But we need to scroll down then to delete upload a signed copy. So we'll delete that as well and save this. Okay, now we can go back and we can see the joint injection form again, and that's been deleted now, the request for consent. So it's entirely up to you if you want to allow patients to consent with a signed form when they submit the form or not. And the questions we've put in are name, date of birth, address, contact number, email address, specific joint injection questions, which joint they need, ankle, elbow, hip, knee, spine, shoulder, wrist. If you don't offer these, then simply delete that section. So if you didn't offer spine, for example, let's take out spine, and that's Roddfa. We'll take that out and update this. So you can see spine's been taken out, but there's also a comma there. So we'll take the comma out. Just make sure there's no comma. It should only be one comma. There we are. We'll take that one out as well, because the commas, they're what separates each element really. So we'll update that now. There we go, spine's been taken out. When was your last injection? So again, you can edit that question if you wanted to. So if you wanted to make sure that the patient had the injection with you last, you can edit any of these questions in here. So when was your last injection? You would simply put with us and save that. But you can edit any of these in the way you want. Would you consider your current level of disability? And then you can change these. Are you continuing physiotherapy exercises? Do you take any regular pain relief? If so, they can put the information there. Current height, current weight, and height. And you can also ask if you want if they're having any measures to reduce their BMI, and if yes, they can list it here. But again, you can delete any of these sections here by just simply deleting this. This is a template that we've built for you. In addition, you can add sections on as well. So if you wanted to add a field which you need, just add it and then select from the drop-down box. You've got a single text line, multiple text line, email, date, a checkbox, a yes or no box, drop-down menu, radio buttons. Again, the radio buttons are these buttons here. So you put the question in, and the patient can then select which one they want. Or you have a file upload. Again, we discussed that earlier, didn't we? Where patients can upload a file for anything they print off or a photograph. And none label only is basically a title. So here we've put down that we add label only, so that becomes a title then in the form. So this is the new joint injection form. You can start using this from today. You can edit it for whatever you want, and you can add fields in. If you have any questions, please do give us a ring or email us. We'd be more than happy to help you, or we can help you edit the form yourself. If you're not confident doing it, just let us know and we can log on to your system and edit the form for whatever your requirements are. Again, if you have any request for any other forms, any other templates you'd like, just give us a ring. They are professionally translated into Welsh by our partner company, so we can get all those translated for you. But yeah, if you have any queries at all, just email us to support@mysurgeryapp.co.uk, or just give us a ring and ask for myself, Stefan. I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, thank you.